I'm Jean Davis, and I'm going to speak to you about a special ministry we have here at the UUCLV. It's called the Ouch Mouse Team, formerly known as the Pastoral Care Team. Now, pastoral care here at the UUCLV has always ranked high on the things we expect from our faith community. Companioning one another spiritually, or pastoral care, is one of the most important ministries to us. And while we have been apart, while we've been apart during the COVID pandemic, the need for connection has been especially great. Pastoral care is generally used as a term referring to the practices done to shepherd or care for individuals within their congregations. This can include short-term hospital or home visits, ongoing visits with church members who otherwise are unable to stay connected with the congregation, follow-up visits during the time of grieving, premarital counseling, memorial services, and child dedications. At this time, our team has been connecting with folks mainly by phone because of the COVID pandemic restrictions. The term pastoral care implies that it's the pastor that does all the care. But ministry in congregations is meant to be shared between ordained and lay leaders. At the UUCLV, the lay pastoral care team is made up of trained members who work under the supervision of Pastor Madelyn and Reverend Joanna Heron. We are trained through online information provided by the UUA, and we continue our learning at our monthly Zoom meetings when team members present and we discuss topics that inform and guide our work as pastoral care associates. When we meet, we share our pastoral care experiences in confidence. We also make suggestions about others we think might benefit from a one-on-one pastoral care relationship. Our team is diverse, so we can make the best possible match for positive experiences between congregants and their caregivers. And Pastor Madelyn is going to introduce the rest of the team in a little bit. Pastor Madelyn is the main provider of pastoral care for acute and/or one-time issues. During our transition from Pastor Madelyn to a new minister, we will let you know how to access this care for acute situations. In the meantime, if you think you know someone who would benefit from, either you or someone you know might benefit from a pastoral care relationship with someone on our team, you may send a message to pastoralcare@uuclvpa.org or contact Pastor Madelyn the same way at minister@uuclvpa.org. And if you would like more information about possibly becoming a member of the team yourself, please see Pastor Madelyn, contact her, or one of the members of the team that she will be introducing shortly. Thank you.
Okay, and now that we're back together in person, hopefully forever, we can also look to bring back the church family. And this is a separate committee, actually, of the UCLV. I didn't think it was, but right now it's being overseen by membership, which is myself, Cecilia Everhard, Dora Davenport, and Lehigh Ryan. There's two parts to this. So the first thing is that we need people who are willing to help with things like meals, rides to various places, writing cards, etc. Also, someone suggested that if anyone has items such as walkers, crutches, wheelchairs, that they would be willing to lend out for a period of time. That's also something we could keep track of. I personally know I'm going to need a walker soon because I'm going to get a new hip, so that would be great to just borrow it. So signing up for this is easy. In the past few weeks in the e-news, the link, the Sunday bulletin, there was a link that Cecilia set up that you could go in and just sign up. And if you don't have that, you can email churchfamily@uclbpa.org and we will email it to you. Then, if you have a request, you can use that same email, and behind the scenes, we have 4 veteran church members who are going to be taking the request and going out to the volunteers to see who can help. If the request is determined to be something that maybe pastoral care should be involved in, then a referral will be made to them, and that will work in the other direction too. So we hope a lot of you will sign up. I know a lot of people have been talking about this, how they really missed it, and you know, for various reasons, it just kind of fell in the dark hole. But they will be able to help with this, and then let us know who needs help, because this is another very important spiritual practice in the UCLB.
I'd like to invite Tom Van Doren up. He's another member of the team.
Thank you. Just had a few brief comments here. I'm a recent member of the group, and part of this came about, are you hearing all right? Okay, part of this came about when I'm joining with my own interests and abilities and this kind of thing. And I also wanted to have a way that I could contribute more to the church. And as mentioned, the goals here is to have different members who could meet specific needs and to have a good match. Part of my joining the team also was being able to have a man on the team as well. So that gives a different perspective and also might work better for some people. I'm very happy to be here again. Hope to learn more about this as I just joined the group. And what does it mean? As you've heard, mainly it means areas of grief, stress, loss, and so forth. And what do? We try to give active listening, we try to give compassion and comparing, give understanding, and it's a safe place for people. It's not therapy, it's not advice, and it's not exact answers. The other thought I was having as I was thinking about this today is that there's an overlap with what we do in pastoral care and our principles and mission of our group. We try to look at areas of worth and dignity for all. I'd say we have justice and compassion as our goals, and acceptance. There's also a search for truth and meaning. Another idea that I was having was our church is also our community. And as we feel better as individuals, then we have a healthier congregation. So I see pastoral care as also providing care to the church as a whole. It also contributes to peace, liberty, and justice. And I think also pastoral care can be seen as a way to support our mission of awakening our spirit and connecting in kindness and helping to heal the world and our world of our congregation. So I see there's that overlap of helping to heal our group, particularly maybe when we're going through these times, and that hopefully as we're better as individuals, we can also help our whole congregation. Thank you.
Thank you. Why is this so important? I think pastoral care is about the most important job in any congregation, and I think it's about the most important job that a minister can do. But the professional minister has so many jobs in a congregation. And I'll tell you, it would be wonderful. It would be so fabulous if my whole job were just providing pastoral care for the congregation, if I could spend 40 or 50 hours a week just visiting with everybody and providing pastoral care. I don't know what we do for worship, I don't know who would do the really exciting things like staff supervision and administration and all those other, and we haven't even gotten to social justice yet. It's critical for the professional clergy to be able to provide pastoral care in an urgent setting, in a crisis situation. And even when it's not a crisis situation, even when somebody says, hey, Pastor Madelyn, there's something I'm chewing over, I just want to make an appointment with you. Or, I just want to get to know my minister better. Can we make an appointment to have coffee and chat? Absolutely. It's important for a minister to be able to do that. But to make space to do those things means the minister can't be checking in on a weekly or an every other week basis, or even on a monthly basis, with every person in the congregation who would really benefit from that. And so we have a lay pastoral care team. Now, you might say, well, I don't need that. I have friends in the congregation. We get together all the time, and that is great. Friends are fantastic and important, and that's wonderful. But what's different about pastoral care and friends? Well, in a pastoral care situation, everything is happening in one direction. So if you meet me or any of our pastoral care team for a pastoral care session, it's going to be all about you. You don't have to do the polite thing about asking, oh, and how was your weekend? Now, you might, people do that sometimes, right? But you don't have to. It's all about you. We just listen. Mostly what we do is listen. Now, it's already been said, we don't provide solutions. We're not fixers. And it's not church family. Church family, the idea of providing meals and rides and things, that's related. You can see how they're similar. They're kind of like if you go to the store and you buy something in a package, it'd be part of the same package. But it's not the same thing. Now, if you're ready to do the church family stuff, to give rides, to bring meals, to do all that stuff, you don't need any special training. But if you're interested in being part of the pastoral care team, you do need special training. You need training to listen? Yeah, you do. You need special training. But I'm going to ask the team, is the training really rough and arduous and you thought you weren't going to get through it? Was it like that? No, it wasn't like that. It's not bad at all. And the team is supportive of one another. And it's who we Unitarian Universalists are at our best. Now, a lot of the team is here today. I want to introduce them. If you're on the team, I'm going to ask you to stand up. Jean Davis, Malika Ryan, Sue Weber, and Tom Van Doren are here with us in the room. Oh, and of course, Reverend Joanna. I know standing is hard for you. And Dana Nishi is also on the team, and I think Dana was not able to be at the service. Dana's not online, right? But I'm pretty certain Dana was not able to be at the service today. So that's our team. That's our pastoral care team. You don't have to be in crisis in order to ask for some pastoral care. There doesn't have to be a huge thing going wrong in your life. You might just want to talk to somebody, and that is peachy keen. If you think that would benefit you, if you'd just like to talk to somebody, please contact our wonderful, wonderful team here. If you'd like to talk to me directly, that's also fine. Contact me directly. You know, in the room here, every time I look over here, that's the camera, right? You know, I'm looking at it. Talk to me directly. I still do pastoral care. This team helps me do the acute stuff. give them thanks, consider joining, and reach out and ask to talk to somebody if you'd like to do that. That's what we're here for.